Hi everyone, this is Erica Slayton and bringing you today's Wednesday Wisdom. So we've been diving into this book that I have read several times, and I've been sharing with you excerpts from it and then sticking my own thoughts into the book for you to kind of learn from. And hopefully by now you have picked up your latest copy of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, because I know that you will not regret having yours and being able to highlight the heck out of it like I have. But today's topic on Think and Grow Rich is faith. And this is a topic that I've struggled with myself for a long time. But faith, according to Napoleon Hill, is the head chemist of the mind. Combining faith and the vibration of the thought causes that subconscious mind to pick up that vibration instantly. So if you've ever listened to any of my videos before, you know that I do believe in vibration and thoughts and words, and they all vibrate. And the reason we know this is because there's this awesome thing called cymetics, and it studies the vibration of not only the spoken word, but music. So obviously it's proven scientifically, which I'm really big on science. So, but this picking up of the vibration instantly causes you to essentially transmit this into prayer to God or the divine or whatever you call spirit. There are three emotions that are the most powerful of all of the positive emotions, and that is love, faith, and sex. Of course, love and faith are spiritual in nature, while sex is obviously biological and physical, but mix the three and you have what Napoleon Hill calls a direct link to the divine. So how do we develop this faith? This is sort of the topic of the day for me, and to share with you. That's a question that I have definitely longed for the answer for a very long time in my life. And it's definitely a state of mind that can be achieved through affirmations or repeated statements. And those, of course, translate into your subconscious mind. You're using a principle by doing this called autosuggestion. In Think and Grow Rich and reading it, your goal may be to acquire riches or maybe something else, because again, I've told you a couple of times in this video that for me, reading this book was not about money. It was just acquiring feelings or acquiring, maybe it is things, or better relationships, whatever it is that you're trying to acquire by reading this book. It was written from the context of money, but you definitely do not have to think in that regard with it. Basically what you're doing though is you're transmuting your desire into the physical, whatever it is that you desire, in this book's case, which happens to be money. By using this auto suggestion, you're convincing your subconscious mind that you're going to get whatever it is that you desire to receive. So the subconscious mind will basically act on this, and it passes back to you the faith that you're going to get it. And so developing faith is very hard to describe. For those of you that have already achieved faith and the ability to use faith in your everyday life, congratulations. For you that have not, it's something that I have studied, and the reason is because I'm very scientific minded. It's very hard for us with that kind of logical mind to develop faith and understand really what it is. But I really had to dig deep on this particular topic. So think of it like this. Imagine someone who's blind, has been blind their entire life, and they've never seen colors. And you're trying to describe to them a color, whether it be blue, red, green, color of the trees, the color of the sky. Imagine trying to describe that to them. Not the feeling, but visually what red or blue or green looks like. It's kind of hard to imagine that, right? I mean, I don't even know how I would begin to start that. But you have to develop and apply certain principles to develop the emotion of faith. So repetition of affirmations basically orders your subconscious mind to voluntarily accept and apply these affirmations, and therefore you get faith. So any impulsive thought, which is repeated over and over again, is finally accepted and then acted upon by your subconscious mind. So it translates into an impulse that's put into play in your physical life. All thoughts, which have been emotionalized with feeling, according to Napoleon Hill, and mixed with faith, begin to immediately translate themselves into their physical equivalent. So that's a direct quote from his book. The feeling or emotions of your thoughts are actually what give those thoughts the vitality of life or an action. Remember that this means negative emotions also can have that influence too. So stay as far away from negativity as you possibly can. I have a video on this particular topic that I've spoken about how to stay away from negativity as much as you possibly can. If you want to, I'll put a link down below the video so that you can reference that one, or you can go back to my life coaching section of my YouTube channel for those types of videos as well. But think about this. Millions of people think of themselves as doomed to a life of poverty or failure and even bitterness. They believe that they have no control over their life, what happens to them, and they act like it every single day. It's the woe is me type of mentality. If you're one of those, then unfortunately you're creating this misfortune for yourself. These negative beliefs are being picked up subconsciously by your mind, and they're actually giving you exactly what you think about all the time. So to convince yourself that you have what you desire, you have to act as if. You've probably heard this saying a million times. Act as if. Act as if you're already in possession of the thing that you demand, the thing that you desire. Act as if you already have that loving, wonderful relationship. Practice, practice, and repeat over and over again. And along the way, I would encourage you to also practice gratitude in your daily journal. I keep mine at my desk. It's one of the first things I do in the morning when I get to the office. I also have one at home. So I would highly suggest that you do this on a daily basis, because gratitude gives you a long way into more positivity into your life. So just like a person who associates with criminals will eventually commit crime themselves, and by the way, this has been statistically proven, the same is true of faith. Convince yourself that you have faith and believe what you desire is true and has already started to happen in your life. A mind filled with positive emotions becomes a favorable place for your state of mind called faith. If you have any doubt in your mind so far of what I've been saying, think about this. A person could repeat something that is clearly a lie. Clearly it's a lie. Over and over and over again, they repeat it to themselves or others. But eventually, they will begin to believe it to be true themselves, and they will even pass a lie detector test because they believe it so deeply into their subconscious mind. They adamantly believe it to be true. This is because the dominant thought, the lie, has been repeated to him or herself so many times, time and time again, that they, down in the depths of their soul, believe it to be true, even though you know it's not. If you've ever experienced this firsthand with someone that you know exactly what I'm talking about. In terms of thoughts being magnetized with emotion, because they're little magnets, imagine a seed that you planted to the ground. You care for it, you water it, you nourish it. Not only does it grow, but it actually multiplies. I mean, think about an apple tree. The apple tree grows, or the apple seed grows into the tree, and then eventually many more seeds grow as well, because there's apples with seeds in them, right? But it does not grow into an orange tree. Your apple tree does not sprout oranges. It sprouts apples of the exact same kind of apple. Red Delicious, Gala, Fiji, whatever you like. It's growing that same type of apple. You can allow constructive thoughts to multiply, or you can allow destructive thoughts to multiply into your brain. It's your choice what you allow in your mind, emotions, and therefore, of course, your reality. So you are what you are because of your vibration of thought that you pick up in your everyday life, at home, at work, etc. You want to throw out that bad environment and build your own customized life for yourself. Because again, you're acting as if. Most likely your greatest weakness of all of this is a lack of self-confidence. We all doubt ourselves from time to time. I think that anybody who says that they have lacked self-confidence or have never lacked self-confidence in their life is probably fibbing, because we all experience this at one time of our lives or another. But you can use auto-suggestion to reduce and even eliminate this issue entirely from your life, bringing into yourself confidence that you can indeed have what you desire. So how do you have this faith and get what you desire? If you remember from last week's video, put it into writing. So have a journal. I'm big on journals. I've got them all over my desk. Have a journal. Put it in writing. Repeat many times per day your specific desires, and remember also to be very specific. And remember to say, I am, or I have. Do not use I will or I want. because that implies that you don't already have it. I am, or I have, implies to your subconscious mind that you already have what you desire. My next video is going to be on autosuggestion and a technique for you to be able to master this and be able to improve your self-confidence in the process. So I hope that you've learned a lot from today's Wednesday Wisdom, and please stay tuned, and certainly please subscribe to my channel. I would so greatly appreciate it. Make it a great day.